Are you a DIYer? Are you ready to talk, never, ever, ever think or talk about drywall mud again? This video is for you. So you walk into Home Depot, there's a billion different types of drywall mud. There's this Easy Sand 5, this Easy Sand 90, this Easy Sand 45, this Easy Sand 30. There's this patch compound, there's drywall compound, there's a joint compound, there's a light joint compound, there's a super light joint compound, there's the plus three, and then there's just a joint compound. And you're like, oh my, oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I'm gonna make it simple for you. USG makes this. You'll notice it's always half sold out. It's called USG plus three. Buy it. Buy it pre-mixed. I don't think they sell it any other way. Don't mix your own joint compound. It doesn't save you any money. It exposes your lungs to dust. It's just a loser. Second thing you need is drill. This happens to be like $1 zillion bulldog. Don't need that. Go to Harbor Freight. Find a half-inch chuck with a handle. The key piece is the handle. And get it corded. Some schmo probably returned one that they really didn't need. This is your mixing thing. If you use a small one, even if it has a half inch, first of all, you're going to burn it out. Second of all, it's going to put so much torque on it, could break your wrist or other parts of your body or create a mess. So you can get that at Harbor Freight for like 30 bucks. If you don't have one already, if you have one, ignore that. Now, next to your plus three mud, you're going to see this puppy. There's going to be a billion mixers. See the cant on this? See how it's tilted? Buy this. 10, 12 bucks. Anvil makes it. It's cheap. Probably won't last forever, but this one's been around for a while. Mix it. Don't need to overthink this. This drywall mud will have settled. Now, if you've ever used this pre-mix mud, you're probably like, I've used plus three and it was the worst and I hate my life. Good. Um, Out of the can, it's not the right consistency for anything. It doesn't work for anything. It won't go through mesh tape. It won't put tape on. It needs to be thinned. So how do you thin it? Oh, well, I'll get my mathematics degree and my measuring cup. No, find a bottle. See how many ounces it is. If you have one of those really small disposable water bottles that are really bad for the planet, but we all use anyways, get one of those. It's usually 10 ounces, maybe 12. Fill it with water, dump it in there. Take this, put it between your feet so the bucket doesn't spin carefully. Put it in your drill, spin it up, hold the thing near the top, but not quite, so it doesn't spray. Let it do a whirlpool. Now control the speed. You want a whirlpool, but you do not want to make whipped cream and froth a ton of air into it. Otherwise, you're going to have fun. Um, and voila. Now, take your marker. Somewhere I had a marker. Pretend I have a marker. You should always have a bunch of Milwaukee markers in your pocket. Take your marker and write one on it. This is your first coat mud. This will go through mesh tape easily. This will fill large voids, large gaps. It'll be amazing. When you are done with coat one and it dries for 24 hours, and you have even done unnecessary sanding, because you haven't done this for a zillion hours, that's totally cool. You need to sand, you need to sand. Just use the dust control so don't go in your lungs. You then dump another 10 ounces water in it. Mix it up. Write a two on it. Coat two mud. Put it on. Almost all the imperfections should be gone at that point. Then, after 24 hours have passed, mind blowing, watch this. Put another 10 ounces, sometimes 15 ounces of water in this, another half one of a 10-ounce bottle. The reason is the third coat is thin, not quite watery, but like a milkshake that's just melted a little. If you have a hawk, which we'll get to later, it's one of these things. You will become perfect at keeping this level because if you do this, you've got about 3 seconds before it winds up on the floor. Um, This is your stage three mud. This is what you skim coat or perfect coat with. If you do a good job, you can stop at stage two if you're going to shoot it full of orange peel or, God forbid, popcorn. You want to reenact the 80s. You can even put asbestos in it for fun. Um, Whatever you want, or you're going to do knockdown. Great, you can stop there. If you're going to do third coat, you want to skim coat it, go for a level four, level five texture, knock yourself out. We'll actually show you how to do a skim coat here, and I'll show you the cheater way to do a skim coat. Um, so you can have a level five finish, and people are like, who did your drywall? And you can go like, I did the drywall. That's right. So we'll get to that in a minute. But now you've got mud. and it's all mixed up. Also, keep the cover on your mud when you're not using it. Takes an extra half a second to flip it open and take some mud and put it on your hawk. If you get crumbs in your mud, the mud is $22 plus a pail. If there's a crumb in your mud, anywhere past a level 1 finish, the barrel's it's done. You just wasted that money. Do not get crumbs. You want to put this thing not right where you're using it. I place it about 4 or 5 steps away. So it's impossible for any sort of crumbs or dust to like migrate over there. And then I keep the lid very loosely on it, or I will keep like a block of wood on top of it so I can flip it off easily with a hawk, take my 6-inch knife, flip some more on it, go back to the wall. Does it take extra time? Yes. But if you get crumbs on it in a level 2 or 3, a few extra seconds add up. But redoing an entire layer and sanding it off is going to take at least 3 extra days. So you want to do that. And it's just one of those habits. This, after we get into it, it's literally in a logarithm. It's a loop of things, and you just do it and you do it and you do it. You put a song on and you just keep doing it. We'll get to that in a minute.